This is Banjo Kazooie Nostalgia 64 by Kurko Mods. It comes out in a couple days, but Kurko was kind enough to get me a Sunday stream copy. This is, I think, just the demo, but... So, what this is it is Banjo Kazooie, but through... Oh, that was weird. But going through various Nintendo 64 worlds. So I'm gonna play this for like a little bit, like an hour. Oh yeah, Superman 64 is here. You bet. This land has become corrupted and unstable. Oh, no wonder I got a copy of this. Did you catch his name? Was it Mr. Ford? Ford. Oh. Wow. Get in or get out. That's crazy. I'm actually... I have one of these, chat. I got one. Anyone else remember the Nintendo 64 games? And the console? Oh wow, you're actually in the Nintendo 64. Yoshi Story. Silicon Graphics. Super Mario 64. There's always a Mario 64 on a Sunday stream. You can count on it. Yeah, this is Star Fox music. I think GoldenEye is in this game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you get Yoshi's Story, Mario, some Star Fox. Wait, is Falco hitting on Kazooie? That wasn't Falco's voice. Who's that guy? Wait, I wanna read this. To RD-RAM. Welcome. Wait, no, welcome. Esteemed member of the Golden Jiggy Club. 2 secret golden eggs await you, but they're hidden deep in the game. Find me later for more details. What kind of loser pays for the privilege of collecting more junk? The kind who's playing right now, Kazooie! Alright, I guess we'll go into Nintendo 64, Mario 64. Wait, there's multiple levels? Huh. Huh. That's cute.
Look me.
It's also kind of cool to hear a lot of this music in the Banjo Kazooie sound font. Please do Yoshi Story before you move on to the next game. I'm gonna check out a little bit of any world I can. Vinny, you're 12 again. 12 going on 40. Yep. There's nothing in there. I like Kurko mods like statue. I played like at least 4 or 5 different Kurko mod Banjo Kazooie things. Someone said 40 is a great age to hit, man. I know it sounds weird, but congrats, you haven't missed a beat. And then I checked their name, and it's intestinal bleeding. I feel like I should be concerned. Can't get that right now. I'm pretty sure these levels are like modified versions. I don't think any one is strictly one-to-one. Obviously, you know, it's got Banjo Kazooie stuff, but I was just wondering, like, how strict are the things being kept? I think we could do that a little bit more. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Banjo looks so cute when he paddles doggy style. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. Yeah, that's not the right word. Thank you, by the way, intestinal bleeding. I really appreciate intestinal bleeding. I got this time. There we go. Vinny, will you do Weird Brothers soon? I'm itching for you to do another Weird Brothers. That's a very strange sentence, but I know exactly what you mean. It's just when you read that out loud, it's very, very strange. So the answer is I have a whole folder of more Weird Brothers, yes. Oh god, the camera. Will you play the full game when it drops in a week? I'm considering. Oh, the eel is dead! It finally happened! What? What do you mean? What happened to it? Bottles was here. That's just a little bit unsettling, but I respect it. Fresh air. The metal cap. Yeah, this is maximum effort. Like, even just replacing like little pieces of music per level, per world, I really like that. This should work, right? No, actually. There's a new build of Metroid Planets. Oh, I've been waiting for that build. Is that the one with the new Samus animations? I'll have to take a look at that one. It's an experimental and not fully out yet build. Okay. Did you hear that there's apparently a remake of Chrono Trigger coming? Oh boy. Chat member, have I got bad news for you? Well, that was weird. I don't really know the best way to do this because the physics are different than Mario 64. Obviously. You can also defeat him with eggs. Oh, really? Smelly eggs? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Well, hang on a minute. I want to see if this takes me to the hub world. I mean, I guess it kind of does. So we got Yoshi's Story. We're gonna check that out. We got Mario 64. There's a couple other doors here that I think lead to different parts with different levels. Let's see what's over here. 200. Oh, this was, the 200 one was done for me, for the sake of the stream. That was done, thank you, Kurko. Bomberman 64, Diddy Kong Racing, and GoldenEye. Pretty fucking cool. We're gonna... Also, Pilot Wings music. We're gonna get to those. Let's do, Yoshi's Story first. This is really cool. Like I said, this was something I was looking forward to for a while, so I saw... It's coming out in like a couple days, and I'm like, I'm gonna just message Kurko and find out if I can play this tonight. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. You know, I'm just now noticing the similarities between Banjo and Yoshi. And it's in the form of smelly eggs. I feel like the game is a little bit loud. It should be better. Yeah, this whole thing had to be a massive undertaking. Oh, cool. Yoshi's Story playthrough when... You know, I've never played it. I mean, I have a little bit. Like, I've never completed it. So... I know Joel likes it. I've talked about it on stream a couple times. You know what happened when I was a kid? Also, Bowser Jr.'s dead. When I was a kid, I had to be very, very aware of how good a game was. Bottles was here? Yeah, Bottles was here. And maybe even how long a game was before I dropped today's equivalent of $100 on it. Or so, whatever. Because, you know, I didn't have just infinite money to drop on games. So this was one of those games that, as it reviewed, it was like kind of mediocre-ish. Like, some people really liked it, people said it was short. and I just didn't get it. And for some reason, I didn't rent it either. Bomberman 64, I have played. I rented that one. It's very short, you could complete a run in a night. I'd be down to stream Yoshi's story. Oh, come on. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? Chat. Ah! Oh, okay. What's the most obscure, bad N64 game you have nostalgia for? There was a helicopter game that was not that great and looked like shit, but I liked it. It's like Chopper Attack. There's also Aero Fighters Assault, which had terrible frame rates, but as someone who liked jets, it was kind of cool. Winback is not that obscure, but it's a great game. I love that game. Chat saying Chameleon Twist. I rented that. I like that game a lot. Someone said Blast Core and Body Harvest. Not overly obscure, and both are really great games. There wasn't much to Yoshi's story. So you need 500 for that. There was also, oh, what was the other one? Pro M64 and starred Timber the Tiger. No shit. Knife Edge? I remember that. I didn't play it, but I remember it. There was another game chat mentioned, I forgot what it was. Castlevania 64 is another one, yeah. I never finished it because Dracula's Castle was a fucking nightmare. But there's some really great moments in that game. They just didn't quite figure out how to do it yet. I don't think they knew how to make 3D gaming. And as such, it's kind of a fucked up video game. But I look back on it kind of fondly. And yet, whenever someone's like, Vinny, you should stream it, I'm like, nope. Why did Babam Battlefield get flooded? Oh, this is a really cool fusion of Banjo and Mario. Holy shit. This looks fantastic. Smelly eggs, smelly eggs, smelly eggs, smelly eggs, smelly eggs. Smelly eggs. QR code here. I'm not going to it. Oh, that's actually something. I heard a noise. Weird. Nice. Yeah, chat, this is exactly what I wanted from this. Just in terms of, you know, I wanted to, when I knew this was coming out, I was hoping that there would be kind of unique versions of the levels and not just copy-pastes. Because I've seen, like, Mario in, you know, Banjo, or I've seen, like, that kind of thing before where they just take the level and basically put it in the game. But Kurko, it looks like, went through pretty great lengths to do something unique here. This is from Mario Party. Oh, yeah! There's the stretchy Bowser face game. Mario Party 1 is so charming. Well, it has music by Yasunori Mitsuda, who did the soundtrack to Chrono Trigger, which is one of those weird facts I didn't realize until way later in life. Also, I think that's the Mario World Castle. Chat's right. Oh! Excuse me. Yeah, Chad, this is like top shelf ROM hacking. I mean, fan gaming. God, it's not like Rare's doing anything with Banjo Kazooie these days, so I'm glad the community's keeping it alive. They're redoing Ukulele. Well, that's not really Rare, but it also is kind of rare. And yeah, I did play that, and I got a fucking soft lock. Whoa! It's kind of a chain chomp. Wait, how do I do this? Now. Whoa! Use a bomb clip. Okay. Knock it out. And, oh, get him to charge into it. That's... Oh, I have to think like Banjo would think. Oh, gold! Colonel. What's wrong? Banjo? Banjo? Wait, why is Colonel in this? Colonel's not a fucking Nintendo 64 game. Someone said, would you accept an offer to act in a video game adaptation of a movie? If it's Roblox, probably not. But yeah, I might accept something like that. I can't act, by the way. But I guess that doesn't matter for a video game adaptation, right? So it's fine. I don't think this is how this works. Whee! Yeah, I don't know. Jeez. Okay, what do we have here? I knew it. I also knew it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Normally I would be going for the notes, but considering the demo version has the 200 area unlocked, I'm just gonna move expediently, or try to, because, you know, it's Sunday stream. I don't know how well 2D platforming works with banjos! Controls! It's also very likely a me problem. Okay. Okay. I made that way harder than it needed to be. It's a little laggy up here. If this was a decomp. You know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Does this work? Oh, this is a whole other thing. Oh, that's cool. Man, that Jinjo must have done some bad shit to be locked up down here. What's this? Is it the coin from DK64? How do I get that? Minjo! Maybe you gotta lower the water. Maybe. Haha. The underwater version of the music. Yeah, this is great. I would assume there's a flight pad somewhere. Oh. Oh. It's okay, chat. I just need to get back into the groove of Banjo. That's it. Let's check out some of the other levels. Do you think Bottles killed King Babam too? Bottles is a vengeful mole. So yeah, I mean, normally you'd have to collect 200 in the other levels to get in here, but Kurko... Thank you, Kurko, so much for unlocking this door for me. Holy shit. I was like, at first I'm like thinking to myself, oh no, I can get 200 easily, but no, this is great. Let's check out Bomberman. Are those the stair textures from Bomberman 64? I just saw a post today about, like, making video game stairs. Those look like the Ocarina of Time ones. Speaking of, Ocarina of Time is also in this. We won't see that today, though. Did I close the window in my room before leaving? I can't remember. Why not? Because I would need 500 notes for that. So yeah, I rented Bomberman 64. I liked it a lot. The multiplayer was enough to make me rent it a couple times, but I never finished the single player. Is the frame rate kind of bad, or is it just the stream? Some areas are a little worse than others, but consider this is an N64 game that runs on... I believe this runs on actual N64 hardware. Not right now. No. Well, yes, on my Super N64, correct. Which of the 4 N64 Bomberman games was your favorite? There were 4 of them. I played the Bomberman 64 and Bomberman Hero a little bit, and that was it. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. That wasn't... No. I took a chance. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to see Guntilda. Already down 2 health. The N64 occupies kind of a weird place in history in terms of video game consoles, because I think it was the first time people saw Nintendo as fallible. Not that they hadn't fucked up before, but that was when it was like, oh, they're making mistakes. And there was also this kind of notion that if you had a Nintendo 64, you weren't overly cool. Well, not that you weren't overly cool, but the PlayStation was cooler. I had a classmate that was very cool for school back in grade school, and I had the Nintendo 64 and he didn't. And when Mario 64 came out, he made lots of excuses to come over and play. But, you know, he wouldn't want to advertise that information. So he would like be like, "Oh, I need the homework. Can I come over for a while?" And he didn't live far. And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then homework conversation would be 3 minutes, and then the rest of it would be 3 hours of Mario Kart. It was kind of cool, though, to be fair. Another game... I mean, some would probably say Diddy Kong Racing is better than Mario Kart 64. I might even actually agree with that. Some great music. And, yeah, all these locations in Diddy Kong Racing, you know, for me it was like, they looked like fun little towns with their own stories. Was that the kid who puked on the on your carpet? What? Was that when you puked on the carpet? No, I was way older. That was the original Mario Kart, was when I puked. Tell the story again. I feel like I've told the story a lot recently, but I'll tell it again. And again, my memory kind of sucks. And I'm only remembering the last time I remembered it. So here's how I'm going to tell it today. My cousin, who is 9 years older, and I were playing Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, and I could never win. And that game was one of those very punishing games. Like, it wasn't as easy to rubber band back. So I sucked at it, and I was probably about, what, chat? 8? It was right when it came out. And, he kept winning, so I'm pretty sure I punched him in the arm. And he got pissed, and he told my parents that I punched him. More than, like, it wasn't just a regular, like, kind of tap. It was like, I punched him full fucking force. It was just the arm, and I was a kid, but whatever. Violence does not belong in Mario Kart. So he told my parents then were like, that's it, we're taking the Super Nintendo away, and they started taking the Super Nintendo away, and they were gonna ban me from playing it for a little while, and I got so angry, I was just like, why you can't? And I just puked on the carpet. And I still hear about that. There are people who I meet at conventions, or like even in real life, who are just like, hey Vinny, how about that time you puked on the carpet? I'm like, that is my story. I will forever be known as the kid who puked on his carpet. I guess I didn't have to tell the story. But yeah, that seems to be how I remember it. I don't know, maybe I told it slightly differently in the past, but that usually happens when you stream for 15 years, you know? But man, was it frustrating. Mario Kart Original was a very, very frustrating video game. And like, considering not all of my like fucking motor skills were developed, and my cousin was just naturally really, really good at video games, I couldn't fucking do it, ever. Battle mode, or otherwise. And consider that there was no co-op, really. I mean, you were versing each other. And in the battle mode, you couldn't set like computers. So it was always just 1v1. my god. I ordered that 8-bit controller that has the N64 buttons, and that'll be here in June. It's not out yet. I'm gonna assume Bottles did this. Bottles was here, yeah. I've always wanted to do this. Bad. Right now, 8-bit isn't shipping to the US. Well, what the fuck do I do with my pre-order, then? Just eat shit? Thank you. This needs to just be infinite shoes. There should just be shoes all over. I was kind of wondering, how do you turn a Diddy Kong Racing track into a platformer world? And this is kind of how you do it. There are more down here. Oh, that's what the boots are for. Donkey Kong. Is that? Yeah, that is the Deku Tree. E? Oh, I think that's a hint for later. Maybe. Which winner? Ergo Zach? Huh. There's some kind of competition. Kurko usually does this kind of stuff. He puts like N64 games in the room. That seems like a thing to be aware of as well. Diddy's guitar. His peanut gun that fires in spurts. There's a freak up there. I mean, a Jinjo. I don't know how to get him. I want to like get in and race around. play Shadows of the Empire again. Now that's a game that could use a Night Dive remake. I don't know, chat, how to get that Jinjo. Thought maybe there's a hidden spring somewhere. Bounce on bed? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's see. No. This might be a separate thing entirely. Burst window? Try. Nope. The jetpack, dude. Jump into the TV, dude. Whoa! That's the beginning of every Captain N episode. When he goes into the TV, he goes, whoa! Oh god. The camera gets a little weird. Okay. There's a couple times where you're trying to turn the camera and it hits a wall and it's like, nope! This is really great though. I mean, this is just a joy to play and go through these levels. I will now reveal the secret of Greenwood Village. What am I supposed to be looking at, Shellboy? Pay attention. Does something seem different to you? Oh! Yeah, I see it. Alright, fart in the jar for me. Need you to fart in the jar. Well, this isn't a jar, is it? What is this thing? The pot. Yeah, I know things. Chat, I've seen a thing or two in my day. I know what that is. That was a pot. And you put plants in there. Find that secret. I think it's right beyond there. Right over there. Wait, unless this is the wrong spot. Oh wait, no, let's fart in the pot again. I thought it was an elevated area. Otherwise it would be somewhere around here. Is this even the same spot? Other end? Maybe it's this mushroom. It was the mushroom. Fucking mushroom. Just seems like I can go in here, but I can't. Okay, I think I want to check out the GoldenEye level now. This is something I'm definitely going to return to because I want to see the Zelda level and whatever other levels are available. I think I saw in the trailer, but I don't remember exactly what other levels there were. Fucking thing. I like this little area. This is fun. It's you know, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to see Diddy Kong Racing in a different light. Even unofficially, it's just done really well. Do you know what I could see this video edit being? I could see getting in there, and then it cuts to that clip of Bart Simpson hitting his head on furniture, and it's a loud noise, and Beatles Abbey Road for 1 frame. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me look for that real quick. Bart, hitting head, game, Beetle. Let's see. That was actually enough. Okay, there's a lot of edits on this fucking thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna bother. It's not worth the bit. It wasn't the one I was looking for. It's called Me After Lobotomy. Okay. Maybe we could do something with that. I don't know, Chad. It could be a fun moment. You know? Fun moments on the stream. Funny stream clip compilation. Volume 69. It could go in there. It could be a clip. You never know. Yeah, things get a little scummy when you get too close to buildings. Funny Hidden Penis Simpsons compilation. That's right. What did you say? Your note score is higher than before. Splendid. Alright. We do GoldenEye, chat? I'm gonna do GoldenEye. I'm gonna do GoldenEye. It may be hard to believe, but this corruption is the work of your closest ally, Bottles. Finally, an excuse to kick his dirt-covered behind. Oh, so he is the villain this time. Does anyone recognize this location from GoldenEye? It's the secret island. Huh. Thanks, Zelda. Yeah, this is the secret island in the dam level. God, Pierce Brosnan. What a great Bond he was. That it just had crap material to work with most of the time. That's really funny. Find old rare game. Oh, this is great. Bottles is transporting Jiggies to his secret chemical warfare facility in the Bielmore Dam in the USSR. His motives are a mystery, but you must stop him at all costs. Agent 007 James Bond was sent there a few days ago, but MI6 lost sight of him after he jumped off the platform on the dam. Find Bond's whereabouts, recover all the Jiggies, and foil Bottles' plan. We're counting on you, Agent Banjo and Kazooie. great. No fucking way. Oh, they got little Soviet uniforms. Chat, this is the best thing I've played. At least in the past hour. Maybe longer. Maybe GOT year. Oh, well, that was a bad idea. The goatee of the year. Yeah, it is. The goatee of the year. Where is that even? Got a fart on it a couple times. Someone in chat just said that Jinjo knows what it did. That's a sweat frog from me. What did the orange Jinjo do, chat? War crimes? Yeah, I could see that happening. There's a note here. Agent 006, D. Craig. Daniel Craig. Yeah, I have no idea where that flight platform is. Not back at the beginning, is it? No. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. Why is this music so good? Mark Kurko. Notoriously amazing soundtrack. I've told this story many times, but you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna condense a couple stories into this one stream. One of the first CDs I ever bought was the GoldenEye soundtrack. Because I was so into the music of the video game, and it was so fucking good that I went out to Sam Goody, and I bought the GoldenEye soundtrack. Here's the problem. It was the soundtrack of the movie GoldenEye, which notoriously has one of the worst James Bond soundtracks. It's like really weird, like drum and bass. Like that doesn't mean it's bad automatically. I like drum and bass, but it is just like, I mean, listen to it, see what you think. But usually that's a movie that rates pretty low in terms of soundtrack for most Bond fans. Get into it. It's collected in a Nintendo 64. Okay. Was that the soundtrack that had the Garbage single? I fucking wish. I mean, the soundtrack wasn't great, but I liked the GoldenEye theme song. Yeah, it was garbage in a different way. World Is Not Enough was the Garbage song, which I really like as well. Are you dissing Tina Turner? No, that fucking song is awesome. Like, that's literally the best part of the soundtrack that isn't the game. But I don't know, I was kind of naive in thinking, like, obviously the movie has the game's music, right? No. Who's this? Agent 0018 P. Bernard? Who's that guy? What's your favorite movie soundtrack? Oh, oh man, that's it's not Blade Runner, believe it or not. It's close. Blade Runner, I love the soundtrack. Vangelis is amazing. It might be Empire Strikes Back. I love John Williams. Interstellar's a good choice, yeah. I love Lord of the Rings, Howard Shore's music in that. There's a movie called Repo Man that has an amazing soundtrack with Iggy Pop and like just a bunch of punk music, like the Circle Jerks. The whole soundtrack is just punk, and it's great. I mean, but if we're talking about original scores, that's a different thing than just a collection of great songs, I think. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, that's got a great one. The fuck? Oh. Train Spotting. Yeah, I mean, you're listing some great ones. Someone said Snatch, that's a great... Oh, Dave said that. Yeah, that one kicks ass. I don't know what to do with this. Close Encounters. You know, really, I hate to say it, but Schindler's List has such an amazing soundtrack from John Williams. It really, like, hearing it again kind of affects me when I hear it. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's really, really gut-wrenchingly sad. And once again, John Williams just can do anything. He just did anything. I hate to say it because it's just a very sad soundtrack, and it's not like something I would put on just to enjoy, but I think it's just amazing. God damn it. Tron Legacy? Oh yeah. Definitely. Daft Punk. Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I mean, Morricone. We could talk for hours about movie soundtracks, I'm sure, but if you just throw the name Ennio Morricone in there, you're gonna have a good time. All of his soundtracks are pretty amazing. The Stop Making Sense count? It is a movie. What about resyncing the communications dish? It's located at the starting area next to the watchtower. You can use the beak bomb on the red buttons to resync the coordinates. I didn't see a flight pad there, glitch face. Glitch face! Okay, we saw that. So the problem with using the controller for egg shooting is that sometimes the C-stick ends up moving the camera while you're just trying to shoot an egg straight ahead. This is why that N64 controller is going to be really good. Oh my god, dude. Someone said Donnie Darko soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, that is how I discovered Tears for Fears and Echo and the Bunnymen. And even Joy Division. I've gotten to the point where I like the soundtrack better than the movie. Did the GoldenEye soundtrack ever have a CD release anyway? I never found it, if it did. It's like a lot of missions in this one level. I mean, you saw it in the beginning, but I don't know if you can do some of this stuff. How many levels will be in the final game? This is crazy. I think 8? I don't know. 8 or 9? Or maybe 10? I'm not 100% sure. It might be 8 nostalgia levels, and then you unlock a final level. That's my guess. $10 jiggies per level? Shit. This is good because every time I get to a new area, I'm like, I know this. And there's no greater a feeling than I know this. They made a whole movie based on that. It's called the Mario movie. Use your jiggies to unlock this door. The 90s one or the bad one, says Remember. I like both. And you know what? They just released the 90s one on Blu-ray. I'm considering picking it up. They also, Vinegar Syndrome also just re-released Dirty Work, Norm Macdonald's movie, featuring, like, cut 8 minutes of, like, dirty footage that was cut for the theatrical release because they had to get it down to a PG-13. So, yeah, they, like, restored the movie to its original form. Don Rickles scene. I mean, yeah, that's not, again, there's gonna be people who don't like Norm, and they're gonna watch that and be like, wait, I don't get it. But that was a very funny movie for me growing up. Tell them about the slipcover. Oh, you know about the slipcover? Well, it's a dude without a shirt and a very, very hairy chest. Speaking of James Bond, there was actually a quote from Pierce Brosnan, or like some interview. Like, would you reprise the role of Bond? And I guess the dude is almost 70. And I don't know, that doesn't really work with what James Bond is supposed to be, but I think he was interested if it's a good story. I don't think... You know what? They could probably do a story with Pierce Brosnan as codenamed James Bond, who's living in retirement, and like a new James Bond has to go to him for help. You know, maybe he's living on some island with a bunch of fucking teddy bears or something, and he throws away his PP7. It's time for the Bonds to end. I'm sorry, what did you want again? I could imagine, yeah, Pierce Brosnan on an island drinking green milk out of a walrus's tit. Man, that would be such a good movie. Speaking of secret islands, there's one. No Jinjo here. Whoa, whoa, what? So this has got a hole in it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I mean, it's just a invincibility thing. I tried to put Kazooie's smelly eggs into the hole, but it didn't work. Which one is this? Ian Fleming. Oh, right, I'm supposed to shoot the doors, not crash into them. One more Jinjo. Could go in there. Wow, this is a lot more interactive of a level than I expected. Can you swim to the island? I'm gonna try to find that out in a bit. Who are these discouraged guards we need to bribe? Some of the soldiers are starting to question Bottle's motives. We might be able to persuade them to cooperate with us.
Would you help me, boy?
Maybe give them a gift? What does that mean? You want a gift? The only gift I can produce is that which is natural to Kazooie's body. Secret island. Why are Banjo Kazooie segments always like this? Well, anything that produces eggs, it tends to turn into this. Yeah, sorry. What? Someone said you're not sorry. You know not what is in my heart. Square bubbles. Finally, the technology is here to get to the secret island. Can I even get up there? Shit. Oh, wait, yeah, no. We're good. For those that don't know, I kind of just assume everybody knows this, but now that I'm older, that doesn't necessarily seem like it's the case anymore, but in the original GoldenEye, there were rumors, just like in Ocarina of Time, about, like, the Triforce, that there was a secret island in the dam level, which is where we're at now, and it was exactly this, basically. It was like a gun turret, and it was like a tower, and that was it. And you'd look across the dam and you would see this, and it was really blurry because N64, and it was foggy, and it was very low resolution. So, of course, people started speculating, oh god. Yeah, I think that's a little too far for this game. So, people started speculating that it was something secret. And there were like rumors and cheats and different ways to get to the secret island, and none of them were real, of course. It wasn't until later that, you know, people eventually figured out how to get over there, and it was just nothing. It's just cut content. There was gonna be a way to get over here. Now there's something here, actually, but there was going to be a way to get over here, and I think there's gonna be like a boat ride, but then they cut it. Does this look like something? Oh, wow. I would have never fucking found that if I didn't just, like, get lucky and see that exact spot. Did you fall for a video game hoax when you were a kid? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it was more the Final Fantasy VII one with Aerith. I didn't actually do it, but I believed, and I didn't give up hope that there was a way. And then there was the Unicorn Fountain and the Triforce in Ocarina of Time, and I do remember I just played the game, even if there was nothing to do, because I did everything and I just wanted to play the game, so I read about some stuff that you could do and I tried it, and obviously nothing worked. But even then, like, I kind of knew that it was bullshit. But that was also just when I first got the internet. And I started learning about lying? How do you say that? Lying. And I started also video game magazine hoaxes. Those were also a thing. April Fool Day jokes. Sean Connery. Connery. Money Pushy. It's me, Bond, James Bond. Call MI6 headquarters. Tell them that Octopushy is ready for the deal. I need a vodka martini. Shaken and stirred. So we're gonna jump off the dam now. How old were you when the first Bond film came out? Oh, that's a cool question. Because I'm that old. What, 1962 or 3 it was, right? Dr. No? I was negative 23. I don't know, chat member. Tell me how it feels to have been born when not a single Bond movie had been released in years. Wait, I didn't say that right. God damn it. I'll come back to that one. I'll come back to that one. What? Bond was dead. Did you see? Did you see James Bond? He was dead. Oh no. So how does it feel to have been born after the last James Bond film came out? Chat member. Yeah, Johnny's gonna edit that. It's gonna be fucking sick burn. I know where it is, chat. I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. I think. Damn, that's fucking close. Who do you think would be a good James Bond actor to play him next? Someone said Zendaya. Please, not Tom Holland. Please, God, not Tom Holland. Not that he's a bad actor, but just, please, not him. Fuck. Chris Pratt. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Danny DeVito. There you go. Good choices. Unconventional choices. I am Bond. Fassbender. I mean, at this point, dude's like 55. I'm thinking if they're gonna hire a Bond actor, they probably need to hire one who's in their 20s. Or like early 30s at most. So they can get, you know, more than one film or two films out of them. So yeah, it's probably gonna be someone like, oh, the Rizzler. Definitely the Rizzler. People are saying Tom Holland. Oh god. Timothy Chalamet. I don't think Timothy Chalamet is English. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't have a good answer to that question. I really don't. I don't know who's Bond-like in current day of our Lord. But I definitely would like to see someone... We went overly serious with Daniel Craig. And like, that was just a Jason Bourne thing. Kinda wouldn't mind a little bit more levity to a Bond at this point in time. Doesn't have to be like a straight up comedy, but maybe just a little bit more humorous. Like Pierce Brosnan was the perfect Bond for that. You believed him when he killed people in the face, but he was really good at also, like, you know, he had the humorous elements as well. Anyway, I'm not going to play too much more of this now, but I want to come back to this at some point, because it's just really fun. This is some of the best Banjo Kazooie I've played since Banjo Kazooie, actually. And I also wanted to go back to the Yoshi story level, because it was really short. It's also kind of interesting playing this after the multiverse thing that I played for Mario 64. Because they're both pretty similar in concept, but also fairly different in execution. The hell is that? You missed 2 parts in the Mario 64 level too. Oh yeah. There's some Mario 64 stuff I haven't done. In this game, that is. I don't know how I knew, but I guess I knew. This level's a little strange considering the original's top-down. Man, Bottle's just fucking straight up murdering bosses. The video was in my recommended about the term boss and how it applies to video game, like, enemies. And where was the first time that the word boss was used? And, apparently it's hard to pin down the first time boss was used, like the term, but, it seems like most people agree that the word boss kind of stems from mafia boss. And also, there was a Dungeons and Dragons thing that had like a dragon that was like the first video game boss. So, I forget what game it was. I didn't catch the name of it. My cousin and I called bosses the final guy. That's what we called them. The final guy. Never the club cousin. So there would be a free guy, was your extra lives, and then the final guy was who you had to defeat. Yeah, so that's what we called them. There's also mention of Link to the Past, but they were called Dungeon Masters in the manual, so... I don't think I've ever called a video game boss a Dungeon Master as long as I have lived on this planet. What did you call the mid-bosses? I don't know if I had a name for them. Mid-guy? I don't know. I don't think I ever really had any specific... like, big enemy? I don't know. Shit. It wasn't until Diablo that things were started to... like, things like that were elites or champions. I guess that's a difference between a mid-boss and an elite, and a, you know, like a champion in a video game. But mini-boss, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Yoshi real quick. And just see what else is in here. It feels like I only did a little bit in Yoshi. I don't know how much more level there was, but there wasn't a lot. And someone said there's 10 Jiggies per level. I don't think we've seen anywhere near 10 Jiggies on this level. Maybe the implication is that there's a flight pad? Yeah, I don't know, Chad. That's a very, very short level, apparently. Secret paths. Yeah, there's probably some stuff. Secret tunnel. Okay, well, next time I play this, we'll go back and we'll take a look. I need 500 notes in order to get to the good stuff, which I don't know what they are, except Ocarina of Time. There's also Banjo Kazooie Jiggies of Time, so, I mean, there's already been a Banjo-Zelda crossover. But yeah, this is great. I want to thank Kurko Mods for sending this my way. This is my favorite project of his yet. And this might be my favorite, so far at least. I'm overstating it, I need to play more of it, but just in terms of theming, and even some of the objectives and Jiggies, I feel like everything's paced really nicely, the difficulty's pretty cool. But this is probably some of my favorite Banjo-Kazooie stuff since the original. Like, I really, really like this, so... gonna play more of it. I know it releases in a couple days, so... it will return. But, Kurko, if you're watching, thank you so much for letting me play this a little bit early. You actually made my day. So, this is great. I'm gonna just save real quick. And, Yeah. That's BK Nostalgia 64, everybody. We're going to take a break, and I will be back with a game where you eat aliens. And then PlayStation games.